we have candidates from some that also. Now next, guys, who is currently not working, like previously worked but currently not working? You can raise their hands. Okay, I have got some more names here. And remaining, I can take them as completely fresher or never worked anywhere, right? Okay, no issues. So see, guys, we have the candidates from different background, but the question arises: how come a software can manage different profiles with different backgrounds and get the same kind of job roles, right? So this is all with respect to the main what we speak about data management systems. So the work profile, wherever you go for data management system kind of jobs, you need not to have a specific degree or a specific work experience itself. So even if you have got a proper knowledge on what they actually want in their jobs, so that is more than enough to crack the interviews, guys. Okay, so we'll come to that also. So as we have seen here that we have candidates from multiple backgrounds, so with different candidates, so we have to go with the same platform, or you can say with the same speed, because we need to take even the fresher candidates to get with the software and then go with the other things. So those who have already worked, so they might feel it might be quite easy to get with the software and all. Those who have never worked, so no issues with them also, guys. So we are going to start from scratch itself, guys, right? So need not to worry. So before I begin with the SAP, so I hope my screen is visible to everyone, right, guys?
Yes, the screen is visible.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
visible.
So before we start, okay. So before we start with this main SAP or SAP, so we first need to deal with the ERP section, guys. Right. So I have already given you the information about this on the page, but we'll try to discuss some points here, and then most of the points will be clear. Now, how many of you know what does an ERP stands for? Is it actually it is there on the page? It says enterprise resource planning, but what do you mean by ERP, guys? Exact meaning. So you can just unmute yourself and they can speak, guys. Yes, anyone who knows about ERP, can speak, guys. What do you mean by an ERP?
No,
Yes,
sir.
Gurupreet.
I don't know.
Someone has did raise their hands. No, nobody knows, guys, what is this actual. Yes, Gurupreet. No idea, guys. Those who already worked on SAP, they have never heard about ERP. At least have you heard about ERP term? Yes, guys.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let us try to understand. Like, see, it is very much easy term and quite popular because each and every industry, wherever you go, you work in any kind of business, guys, ERP is a major segment. Okay. What does ERP stands for? As the name suggests, the full form for that is enterprise resource planning. So as you can see here, there are three terms involved in this: enterprise, a resource, and planning. Now I hope everyone knows what do you mean by enterprise. What is the meaning of an enterprise base? Enterprise means what, guys?
So it is business or what?
Like
Hello.
plans, project.
Plant. Okay, project. Okay, done. Any other answers? Company and organization. See, guys, enterprise means simple. It is a organization, institute, a company, a manufacturing company, or you take any company, guys, not an issue. right? Any entity or any company which is making a business or making a profit or loss thing, so that we can call it as a enterprise, right? Now I will take a common example, common enterprise, which I hope everyone knows about. So let's take this common example as Tata Motors. I hope everyone has heard about Tata Motors.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir.
So tell me guys, what kind of enterprise is Tata Motors? What Tata Motors is?
Manufacturing company.
Manufacturing. Which kind of manufacturing? To be very specific.
Like
Cars,
four-wheeler,
4 wheelers, 2 wheelers. Yes.
vehicles,
Right? So you can say
medical.
automobile manufacturing company. Simple as that.
Hmm.
Right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So it is an automobile enterprise industry. Now, the next term, resource. So what are the resource of that enterprise? Tata Motors.
Raw material. Equipments and human also.
Correct. Humans, equipments, raw materials. Then,
Manpower.
yeah, employees, manpower comes under same category. Then, anything else? See, guys, when we say resource, resource is the thing with which a company is doing the business. Simple as that. It might be anything related to that business. Everything is a resource of that industry, of that enterprise. Now, as I said, raw materials, the employees of the company, the machineries, the equipments, whatever it might be, the plants, the storage locations, or even the stakeholders, the management committee, each and everything, the infrastructure, whatever you take, with which a proper company is making a business, we can term it as resource guys. Right? Everything comes under the resource of that enterprise. Now, the question is, can you manage all these resources without a proper plan?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Yes.
What will happen if I do any business without a plan? Will it work on?
No, sir. Business not work properly.
No, sir. It will get
So what we need
collapsed.
guys, right?
Proper
Simply
planning.
we need a proper planning.
Management.
So what is an ERP, enterprise resource planning? It is a subject, or you can say a topic, which will help a enterprise to manage their resources with a well planned structure. It is very simple. So when we say planning, so we know that planning has to be done for each and every activities. It might be a small industry or it might take a big MNC company. Everywhere we need a planning guys. Correct? So nowadays we, since we are in a technological world, we cannot say that we will make these plannings on a piece of a paper. We need what guys? We need tools, we need softwares to manage the informations and to make a proper plan. Now, the tools which are used to manage your company's informations are called as ERP tools or ERP softwares. Okay, guys? So have you seen any industry without using any software?
No, sir.
No,
Can
sir.
it be done
In
manually,
these
guys? Never, right?
No,
So even if
sir.
you go for small industry, it might be not completely automated and all, but even if they will be always using a one or the other tool, guys, right? Um, a common example again coming to, I hope everyone has heard about Tally software.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So Tally is majorly used for what purpose?
Accounting management.
There is accounts management, finance, even purchasing can be done, sales and all. But the question is, do you think only this much will be there in a company? Only these many departments? There are no other departments apart from finance, purchase, sales. What about production, quality? What about HR department? What about marketing team?
Finance.
Right?
Yes.
Store department, inventory management, any other things. So can you manage all those things on the Tally?
No, sir.
Not possible. Yes.
Not possible.
Now
No
what
idea,
happens
sir.
in that case? Now Tally is called as an ERP software, is correct? But
Huh.
these the software is majorly concentrated for what? Only for measuring, maintaining the
Accounting.
information related to accounting and purchase, sales, and all. But what about other departments? So for other departments, they can integrate other software, or if they are maintaining manually, then again it is a drawback for that company. Why, guys? Why it is a drawback? Because the information flow is not in a correct path there, or the maintenance of the information is not quick, right? So this becomes a very tedious job to get the information. Now, if I take the same example with any MNC companies, now MNC means they have got their plants all over the world in different countries. So let me take an example like there is a John Deere or a Caterpillar or Bosch. You might have heard about. These are very big companies. So suppose if they have got their manufacturing plant in India and they have got their main head offices all in US or any other countries, Germany and all. So that in that duration, like if any request comes from the US and all, you have to manage it on the request whatever is been raised for manufacturing from the US plant to Indian plant has to be taken quickly and has to be done. If you don't do that, if you don't receive the information in a quick manner, so what happens? There is a delay in the activity, and that delay is going to always directly hamper the growth of the company. Correct or no? So to manage this information is a very, very critical job in the industry phase. So that's why we have got ERP softwares. You go to any industry, guys. I took an just example of manufacturing. You go to banking industry, you go to health segments, that is hospitalities, you go to pharmaceutical industries, you go to sports industries, you go to any other business segment, guys. Everywhere we need software in today's world. Without software, you cannot run a business, guys. Right? So therefore, ERP is a very, very important subject to be understood. It is used in each and every industry, guys. So ERP majorly comprise multiple components. So some components I have already given here. You can see in the picture where marketing, HR, supply chain, finance, or CRMs, customer relationships and managements we call. So it has to integrate all those things. So any software which integrates all these functionalities in one software, those kind of softwares will have major usage in today's world, guys. So why Tally has not got so much demand in market today? Because it has got limited, what I say, application, right? It cannot be used for each and everything. So if I want to manage my production or my quality information, then I have to integrate some other software with Tally to get that. And that becomes a very tedious job always, right? So this is where most of the big industries will come, like Oracle, or the one we are learning, that is SAP, right? So SAP is one of the ERP software which manages each and everything under one single cloud. Okay, guys. So I've given some points related to this ERP
Okay.
itself here to get you much more detailed information. Like says, ERP today is a business management software that an organization can use to collect, store, manage, and interpret the data, right? And majorly they can integrate everything: finance, HR, production, quality, supply chain, service, procurement, accounting, sales, everything into a single system. This is what I was saying. We need to manage everything in the one single system. If you have different what I say systems for different departments, then what will happen, guys? There will be mismatch of some kind of informations or delay, and that is going to again hamper my growth of the company, right? So there will be no common data across the information of across the organization. So when that happens, so this allows for greater efficiency, better decision making, and improved communication across different departments when you have a common single source of data for the organization management, that is data management. And in today's day, we know that majorly we are involved with cloud-based systems. But earlier we had local-based. Even nowadays we have some local-based software also, but majorly all are shifting to cloud-based. I hope everyone knows what is local-based and cloud-based systems. Yes, guys.
No, sir. No idea.
Guys, I think everyone has got Gmail account, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then it means everyone is using their Google Drive.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then what it is then? That is what kind
That
of
is a cloud.
information?
Cloud.
That is the
Cloud-based.
cloud, right?
Cloud.
Guys? Yes,
Yeah.
that is what I'm speaking. So it is a cloud-based, guys. So it means the information
What
which you are
a
managing.
local base? What is
Yes,
the local base cloud,
yes.
sir?
See, I'll come to that. See, cloud-based means simple, guys. See, when you maintain your informations, everything on the internet, simple as thing. So those things we can okay, we can take them as cloud-based systems, guys. But see, before internet, how the information was managed? It was on local
In a
based,
books
it
or
means
notebooks?
yeah, on your system's hard drive, like your system's hard
Hard
disk
drive.
or hard drives will be there. So you are going to store your information there. And even if you want to transfer the data to someone else, you have to use some kind of transfer tool to which you can copy paste somewhere else, right, guys?
Okay. Hmm.
Right? So that is
Okay.
simple as called as local based systems. Like now, suppose if I'm working on my personal laptop, right, and I want to
Okay.
share that information to somebody else, then I have to copy paste it in some pen drives or hard disks and I can give it. That is,
Okay.
let us say we don't have the internet and we are using it. So we can have to do it in that way. But suppose if I have the internet, then what I'll do? I will upload it on my Google Drive. I'll share that link to my friend and he can download it from there directly. Yes or no? So that is as simple as that to understand cloud-based and local-based. So nowadays, all the ERP software which are there, they're working on cloud-based systems only. Why? Because as I said, I took an example of a Bosch or a John Deere company. Like suppose if a request comes from the US, right? So it has to be on a live transaction. It cannot happen like I will send the mail today and it will reach you tomorrow. It cannot happen like that, guys, right? So as soon as I share the information, it should be a live transaction, and that will only happen with the help of cloud-based systems, guys. So whatever activity you do, that will be also saved on the cloud. Whatever activity the US people will do, even that will be saved on the cloud. So whoever wants to access that information from anywhere, anytime, should access that information, should be available, guys. So due to this, what happens? The growth, the information gathering, collection of the informations get faster. And due to that, the growth of the company. Getting guys? So these are all called as DMS softwares, data management systems. Clear? I hope everyone has got the meaning of ERP now.
Yes, sir.
It's
Yes.
sir.
Okay. Great.
Yes, sir.
So next, so now let us come to the SAP. Before I come there, let me ask you one more question, guys. How many of you have done research on SAP before coming to this today's class? Can anyone just elaborate SAP? What does SAP stands for, guys? Now, don't Google, guys. Okay, just listen. No issues. See, this is what I request you that whenever we have a classes, regular classes, and whatever assignments we do, or I will provide to you guys, please do it on time so that what I say delay will not affect your interviews and all. Because those who complete the assessment guys or assignments, whatever I have given, so it will be better for them, or even they can do some research work, and it will help them for to collect the informations in time and also to start with the interview process quickly, right? So no issues anyway, but as many of you have already enrolled for that, so please see that you always do some kind of research work on SAP. Okay, so let me tell you some basic things about SAP. So SAP stands for what, guys? Systems, applications, and products in data processing, or you can say even enterprise data processing, as the name suggests, right? So it is a German-based software. So don't take it as a US-based software. It's a German-based software, and the name of the company which develops this SAP is also SAP SE. Okay, so earlier it was AG. So SE is some European or Germany name given, that is Societas Europea, and it was actually developed in 1972 with the R1, R2 version of the software. Okay, so then later on it got what I say developed. It got what evolved with respect to different versions, R2, R3, and then we have got now the latest one, that is S4 HANA. Okay, so which is the latest version of the SAP software. Now, yeah. So when you learn SAP, guys, there are a lot of things what we need to understand, and that is what I want to actually explain in SAP introduction class. Now, see, when you learn SAP, guys, actually it has got two ends. One we call it as technical end, and one we call it as functional end. So, what is the major difference? To simplify that, I have given the simple terms here, that is called, one is coding part and one is non-coding part. So what is technical part, guys? So technical is where, so all the technical works are related, like you develop the software, you do the testing works, or you uh, make some changes in the software as per your client's need. You completely change the software configurations and all. So those kind of coding, like whenever you do the development testing, front end developer, back end developer. So those who have gone through computer science background, and those who have got an idea about the coding and all, so they can understand this, guys. So whenever we do coding, guys, we need language, right? A programming language. I hope you might have heard about C program, Java program, Python, right? Nowadays we have got Python as a most used language. So same way, in our SAP, we have got ABAP as the language to develop any kind of changes to the SAP software, right? So those who have keen interest to go with the coding part, they can learn SAP ABAP module separately, and in that they can apply for the jobs related to that. But we don't train on ABAP, guys. We are completely concentrating on functional end, where the software is actually taken a license and used for some application. Okay, so technical is not for usage; it is only for making the software much more easier, or you can say changes in the software with respect to the client's need. So that is completely the coding part. But here, when we come for functional end, it is a main what we call it as use area, where the particular customer has taken the license and he wants to put it into usage. Like I took an example of Tata Motors. So let us say Tata Motors will take a license of SAP software. So they don't work on coding part, guys. So that is not their work to do. That is the SAP companies or any other what I say partner based company of the SAP. The main task is with respect to a functional end, guys. That is non-coding part. But again, when you come here, guys, inside this, again in that there are two categories. As you can see, one is called consultant and one is called end user. Now, this is a major difference what everyone should understand before applying the jobs. Now, how many of you know what is the difference between consultant and end user? See, you do any kind of inquiry in any institute, right? So they always, or even if you have inquired with your friends or anyone who is working in SAP or any other thing, so they always say learn consultant. It is always a better job role. You'll get a better packages. But the question is how, and how it is going to help you to build your profiles. So those who have worked on SAP, guys, so this question is for them also. So can they just tell me what is the difference between consultant and end user? It is very important, guys, to understand why it is important, guys, because the job roles which you are going to apply are two different job roles. They are not same, guys. While learning the course, of course, from what I say syllabus point of view, it looks good to learn 6 months of course, learning all the things. Okay, good. But at the end, what is the output? Output is a job. So are you going to get the job as a combined mode of consultant and end user in any company? Never, guys. They are again two different job roles, right? So let me explain you these things in a what I say simple manner, and you decide later on. You want to do consultant part or you want to do end user part, guys. Okay. So let us start with that. Now see, suppose if the Tata Motors, again I'll come to the same example, Tata Motors. Let us say they have not used SAP software before, so they are implementing, or let us say they have approached for license of SAP software now. So to whom they will contact is, just do a guesswork. To whom they will contact? To SAP company. But do you think they will contact Germany directly?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Is it the
With websites.
Right. See, guys, SAP has got their what I say business partner companies all over the world, right?
Okay.
Or let us say they have got their sub offices in different regions of the countries, different countries. So even in our India, we have got multiple branches of SAP where you can directly visit and approach them, or you can also contact the business partner companies of the SAP. What are my business partner companies? Those who are liable to give you the license. It means on behalf of SAP, they will provide the license to you. So they are in line with the SAP company. So they will help you to get with that. So they are just like a middle person for you guys. Simple as that. Okay. Just take that. They were called as business partner companies. So we have got like Accenture, IBM, TCS, Deloitte. So these are some of the companies which are business partner companies of the SAP. Right. Now, when Tata Motors approaches them to purchase the license, so what they do, guys? They say you pay this much amount for the license and what kind of license you want. So they have got different kinds depending upon the usage. So let us say Tata Motors is automobile company and they have taken the full license. Now they will pay so XYZ some amount and they will take the license. And what happens now? The software, when it comes to the Tata Motors, so who will install it now? Now, do you think the Tata Motors employee will install it in their systems?
the one who
No,
SAP consultant?
Now, who are those SAP consultant guys? It
They
was
are
right, guys. So that is what I was saying. Business partner companies. Now, suppose if Tata Motors has approached the Accenture company, okay, so they have taken the what I say quotation from multiple companies, and let us say they have approached Accenture company. So what Accenture company will do, guys? Accenture company will send their people to Tata Motors. Okay, they will send their people to Tata Motors, and what they do there, the Tata Motor the Accenture team who will visit, let us say some 10-15 members are there. They will visit what, guys? Tata Motors, and they will study the profile of Tata Motors. Correct. And once they study, they will take the approvals from multiple uh, branches or departments, managers, management committees, and they build a proper blueprint. And after this, they will start implementing one by one setup in the or one by one information in the software, right? Because see, when they come here, that does not mean that the software is directly installed on the system. Now, do you think when now, let us say the license is taken and let us say the setup is given to you and you install the software on your software on your system, so can it be used from the next day directly?
no.
Can it be
Yes.
used from next day? Can an employee of a Tata Motor start using the software from the next day?
No, sir.
No,
Yes.
sir.
No, sir. Need a training.
Now, before training, guys, okay, let us say before the employee of the Tata Motors start working or before training. Now, is the software ready for usage?
No, sir. We need to set up it.
No, sir.
Need to implement.
There's some procedure.
Correct. So as I said, need to implement, need to set up. So can it be done? Can it be done just in one day? Do you mean implemented or set up means just to install the software?
No, sir.
no, sir.
Okay. So to understand this in much more clear way, let me take a common example, guys. Let us say you have installing a social media app. I hope. Let us say that you don't have the Instagram account and you are installing it for the first time. Now, do you think your account is by default ready in Instagram?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No,
So what you do, guys, whenever you install it for the first time, so you put your Gmail ID, you put your contact number, you log in, and then you put your nickname, photos, you set your themes, and then start using that, guys. Yes or no? So initial stage where you take it for setting up, that part we call it as the implementation, guys. Okay, which is a part of consultant. This is the part of consultant. So whenever any company takes the license of the software, it can be any software, guys. I'm not speaking with only SAP. It can be any software, but now we are learning SAP, so let us stick with that. So when we take the license of SAP software, nothing will be inbuilt in SAP as per the need of the client or as per the need of the Tata Motors. Because if I want to work on Tata Motors software, I should already have the information what Tata Motors has already undergone from past so many years. Now, do you think the Tata Motors will start working from scratch once again? No, right?
No, sir.
No,
What
sir.
they have to do?
No, sir.
They have to migrate all that information, whatever is there, to the SAP. Correct, guys? It might be from Tally to the SAP, or from Oracle to the SAP, or from the ECC version to the HANA version, or it might be any kind of conversion or migration we call. So that is done by whom, guys? Implementation.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
Now, do you think the implementation will be done only for one department? No, for the whole company. Their implementation team needs the information from all the angles, guys. Accounts, purchase, sales, HR, production, quality, marketing. You take any example, guys. The logistics, everything should be linked. So if they want to link each and everything, so just imagine how many years of experience they need, guys. Getting it? So
Minimum 3 or
implementation,
4 years.
Yeah,
right?
more
So
experience.
is a very difficult job. Guys. No one can get these jobs immediately as a fresher or without any background of SAP. If they start applying for the implementation, it will be never an easy task to crack those jobs, guys, because it is a very vast field. Very nice. So now coming to the next part. Let us say now the okay, before I come to that also. Now, how many days do you think a company like Tata Motors will take to implement a SAP software or to set up a SAP software? Guesswork, guys. Just do a guesswork.
15 to 20 days.
1 to 2 years.
1 month.
2 to 3
Yes, guys.
months.
Some
It takes
answers
1 week.
came 10 to 15 days, 2 months,
Just 1 week.
3 months. One implementation cannot be continuous process, guys, because if you do implementation continuously, then when you're going to work on the software.
1 to 2 years.
2 to 3
See,
months.
guys, recently, I hope that okay, many of you might not know. Have you do you know ACAS company? ACAS, I hope somebody
Yes,
is
sir.
working here in
Yes.
ACAS already. Like so, ACAS also is a power company with respect to Tata Motors, you can say. So they have taken 2 years to implement the software base. How many years? 2 years, right? So just imagine how complexity the task will be there just to set up the software. It is not an easy task, guys. And even if it is set up, guys, it will be not done 100%. Never. Because as big the industry, that much complexity is the information. Okay. So everyone now in 2 years, how many employees will change? How many new employees will come? We don't know. So the information will go on changing, guys. Right. So therefore, it is a difficult task, but it will happen. But let us say now the implementation is done and it is ready for usage now. The software is ready for usage. What happens after that? It will be handed over to the employees of the company, Tata Motors. The employees, those who are working in the purchase team, sales team, accounts team. So the software is handed over to them. As you said, nobody can use that software without training. So this consultant team, that is implementation team, will train those end users. Those are called as end users. Okay. Okay. So those are called as end users. The employees of the company who will use the software for their activity to manage the data are called as end users. Now these end users people will start working on that after the training taken by the consultant implementation team. Right. So that becomes now continuous process because they have to manage their day-to-day task and they are well trained now, and any kind of queries they have, they will contact back the consultant teams. Another question is, Now, do you think they will never face any kind of errors in the software once the setup is done?
They'll face that. There will be.
They will face.
Plus they get errors.
Many things, guys. So it is like a on day-to-day basis, hundreds of tickets are raised, right? On like a scale of Tata Motors company, hundreds of tickets are raised for resolving some kind of errors or issues. So who will resolve them then? Now, see, when the
Consultant.
consultant team, yeah, when the consultant or implementation team has trained the end users, they don't train on implementation guys or the consultant part. They train on only the end user segment, how to use the software for the activity. They don't train how to set up it. So the problem is that when any issue happens, the end users do not know how to use that. So what they do, they contact back the consultant. But this team, that is what we call backend team, is there, so they will help you out to resolve. So that backend team we call it as the support team, which is there with you for 24/7, will helping you for any kind of tickets raised with respect to the software license. Good guys. So this is how actually the process of SAP work. But actually it is in depth. We have to, if you go in depth now, guys, it is still very vast to understand these things. But overall, I hope everyone understood what kind of job roles you can go with as a fresher in the SAP field. Right? So you tell me, guys, if you
Yes.
are a fresher and you want to get with any job, so will you look for end user jobs or will you look for consultant jobs directly?
End user.
End user, sir.
Right? So it is always a better way that you start with end user, because end user is the openings where you get in each and every company. Every company, whenever they take a license, guys, they are always looking for end users only. They will not look for consultant job roles. Consultant, as I said, who will take consultant job roles? Only the business partner companies of SAP. Only they will hire consultant. Of course, see, the packages will be better, the work role will be also hectic there. Right. But the question is, will you get a job as a fresher? So think on that and you can opt for any of those guys. So consultant or end user guys. So we train initially for all of them with the end user. So whatever the module you have taken, that is SAP materials management. So here we are going to learn initially as an end user itself. Then even we have sales and distribution, HR, production planning, plant maintenance. So these are the different types of modules present in SAP. Not only these guys, apart from this, we have multi more different modules are there in SAP to be learned. But as I said, not everything can be managed by one single person. So we have to be very specific. Even if you're learning guys, in that you will get 10 to 15 different job roles where you can apply. So again, alone you cannot handle all of that. We are going to learn end-to-end process, each and everything. But again, in that you are going to apply for one or two job roles only, or you'll get a job in one or two uh, profiles only. So this becomes very vast, and understanding, like, once you have got a better profile, like once 3+ year of experience in SAP domain in end user segment, then you can learn the consultant also, guys, and you can shift your career to the consultant. Okay, so consultant will give you the better growth in future. But as a beginner, so please say that you go with the end user, guys. Right? I hope everyone has got this one very clearly. Or any questions on this, you
Yes,
can
sir.
ask me, guys.
No, sir.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yeah.
Shall we proceed to next?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So that was just a simple introduction on the SAP and all. Now, apart from that, the scope of SAP, where all it is used. See, guys, as I said, SAP is used in each and every industries, right? So I just put some point here. You can see that roughly 65% of the business in US and more than 90% of the Fortune 500 companies use SAP. So I am taking particularly the US based example only because, see, guys, whatever IT companies are there in our India, you take any IT companies, more than 70% of the projects are based on the US clients. Okay, all of those IT companies are based on US clients only, guys. So if US market shutdowns, even our industries will go down, guys. Our IT industries will go down. So remember, So that's why major of them they get why this night shift job roles because of this reason. Okay, so try to understand. That's why, because US is a very very big market case. So apart from that, we have got other countries projects also, but majorly it is from US case, right? So or else you can take even Fortune 500 companies that are using SAP. So they are involved in multiple businesses. You can see financial services, agri businesses, retail industries, airlines, engineering, constructions, and many more. And also some examples I have given here at the end. Okay, you can just read it like Apple or Audi, Burger King, Citrix, Amazon, Walmart, right? So these are very big industries in the world. So all these are using SAP to manage their information. Okay. Now coming to the registration process and the software part and other things, guys. Those who have got doubt with the SAP software. So I'll try to clear those points also. And then if you have any other questions apart from that, you can ask me this. So I hope that everyone knows about the. Okay, I'll come with the registration process first, then I'll come to the software. So I hope everyone have gone through the message which I've shared in the group. Okay, so registration process in regarding. So total course fees is 10,000 rupees case, which you can pay in one installment or two installment as per your convenience case. Okay, can pay in one time or in installments also case. Okay, it is your choice case. So we never ask for like to pay first and then continue your classes. So see guys, you to attend the classes, there is no need to pay anything. You can attend the classes regularly, but to get the facilities like the software access, the videos, the notes, or any other support, you need to register only guys for that. Okay, so the course fee is 10,000, and of course, like on this, the GST is applied, but that GST it depends upon how you pay the amount guys. Like suppose if you say you are paying online only, so for online guys, of course that 18% GST will be applied, and then you get a receipt for that. But if you pay in cash, okay, so that will be no extra GST guys, so directly you will receive with 10,000 itself guys. Okay, so I've shared the information regarding this also in the message. And apart from this course fees, we are charging 499 rupees extra guys for the recording videos, which are pre-recorded on our website. And they have to just go there, they have to register themselves, and they have to pay this 499 and take the video access guys. This is for lifetime. So actually, if you just go to Google and type our Prime Education Center Belgaum, you will get directly our website guys. Okay, so if you just go there and click on login, so all the first time users will get to this page, and where you have to click on register now and put your name, usernames, email ID, set the password, and create your account case. So once you create your account, you can just go to these courses, and here we have got a lot of courses enrolled here. So the last option where you can see SAP Materials Management. So here we have got consultant. Okay, don't go for consultant, just go for this last option, Materials Management, where you just need to say add to cart and you need to pay 499 and get the videos. So here, whatever videos are available, guys, all those videos are even outside the syllabus what we are going to train. It is complete, guys. Okay, so those videos will get on the first day exercises and you can use it for your practice. Now, some candidates are like, sir, I have knowledge about, I have already done the SAP course in other institute, and I just want to have what I say, just a help for the interview part and all from your end. So what we do is like we tell them just to go with this information and complete this all the assignments whatever is given here within whatever duration of time I say, like you complete in a week or 10 days. As soon as you complete, you just inform us. I'll help you for the interview preparation. Or those who want to get in fast, like the interview preparation, they can complete on their own case. Right. But I hope everyone can wait for at least 1 month to complete the course. If that is the case, guys, then what happens apart from these videos, for my sessions, particularly to my this one classes, I also provide them the live session videos also, guys, because some candidates they say, sir, we are fresher, we don't know anything about that. So pre-recorded videos are not getting in line with your classes, so please provide us the live session videos also. So these live session videos I provide, guys, without any extra cost. It will be as per your registration. As you do this 499 registration, you will get the access to this live only. But these are also private videos, guys. This access will be given only for those who have already registered with 499, and these are private videos, which again, uh, will be uploaded on the YouTube, guys. So from the YouTube, you can get the access of this, and this I'll share to your personal WhatsApp number, and on day-to-day basis, you can refer them, guys, just for your practice and all. Getting? But only thing is that this videos access will be maximum up to 3 to 4 months, guys. Because after that, again, I have to remove and upload the new batch videos and all. So it becomes a very lot of videos for us to upload on day-to-day basis. Therefore, this access will be only for 3 to 4 months. But whatever the paid version you are going to take, this will be lifetime access for you. Okay, guys. So this was about the registration process. So any confusion in registration?
No, sir.
Okay. Now going back to the software part, guys. Okay, now coming to the software. So we have got two versions of the software based on again the need and practice of the software. So we have got SAP ECC version. We call it as ERP central component, and one more is what I told you, HANA. S for HANA, which is a latest version or cloud-based system. Online server is there. So both we have, guys, as per your convenience. You can take online server or offline server. The difference is that, guys, for online server, again, there is a paid part, like on monthly basis or on 3 month basis, you have to take a paid version. So it will cost around 800 rupees to 1,000 rupees per month charges, which you have to pay and we can take. But if I recommend those who are fresher or those who have never worked on the SAP software, so I recommend them to go with the ECC version offline server, for which you need not to pay any extra cost. It will be available with your registration fees only, guys. Okay. So, but only thing here you can use this ECC version, guys, for 1 year. So up to 1 year, you can use it without any problem. But this HANA, guys, you have to use it like every month. You have to pay and you have to take the online server. It is your choice. So what I recommend is that initially those who don't have any options, so to go with the live or they have got internet problem and all. So initially they get with the offline server, right? You get the software installed in your personal computer and use it. So first become user friendly with the software, how to use it. And once you are there with the ECC version, guys, once you have got the hands-on grip on ECC, you can easily understand S4 HANA, guys. So S4 HANA is just a latest version, but that does not change the much of the user interface. 90% of all user interface is same like ECC version, guys. Correct, guys? There is no big difference. So that is a part what we call. So it is your choice, whichever you want, you can take. But if you're taking ECC version, so this ECC software link I will provide you, guys, which you have to download through your Google Drive. I'll share. So the main file size is 26 GB file, which I will share it to your Google Drive. You have to download it and install it. So installation part and all, I'll share the installation video after soon after this class, and you can refer it. Or even I will take the installation class in the coming on session. So it will be very much clear for you. No need not to worry. But also the thing is that sometimes this happen like this 26 GB file will not get downloaded immediately. So those who can travel to our office, guys, if possible, if they can travel, then please get a 32 GB pen drive or get your laptop directly here to our office. So we will help you to get that software installed. So at least 2 to 3 hours of time is required. So we will help you to get that software installed. But there are some basic configurations required to install this CCC version. That is, we require a space of minimum 240 GB in your personal computer, in any one of the single drive. So get that one, and minimum RAM capacity is 4 GB. And you can use any Windows operating system like Windows 7, Windows 8, 10, or 11 with a 64-bit, guys. But if you have got a Linux operating system or iOS operating system, then it is not possible, guys, here. Okay, Mac operating system. So it is not possible. Only Windows operating system with the i3, i5 processor or AMD processor, then that will run smoothly here. Because basic to basic configuration it requires to run the software. No need of any graphic cards or anything. It's a very simple software, guys. Just only the main problem is with the space availability. So you have to adjust this much space in your personal computer. If you say then you don't have this configuration, then you simply take the online server and you'll get the access of all the information there, guys. Getting guys? So this is what about regarding the software installation. And as I said, I will take a separate session of software installation itself. But before that, at least if you're ready with the this 26 GB file, then I'll help you out with the other thing, guys. But this compressed file which is there, it is a main important thing because when you extract it, it becomes 207 GB. Getting guys? Understood this part or any confusion here, please let me know, guys.
But in Google Drive, we will be having only 15 GB, right?
Can you come back once again?
Yes. In Google Drive, we will be having only 15 GB space.
No, don't worry about
configuration
your
of
Google Drive. See, I'll be sharing a link from my Google Drive. Okay. That
Okay.
link you have to click and download from my drive only.
Okay, okay.
So will laptop become slow after installing this one?
No, it is not like that. Don't worry about that. Yes, guys. Any other questions?
No, sir.
So I have two more, like two important things I have covered. One is registration, one is software. One more last, very important part. What many students will have is with respect to interview preparation, guys. I'll come to that also. So see, guys, with related to the interview part or related to the job part also, I'll speak here. So interview process goes with like once we have this course completed, 25 to 30 days of duration, I will first study your profiles. Okay, whatever your previous education details, your previous work experience, whether you have got PF accounts or no, or you have got all the relevant documents available or no. I'll study all that information and I will provide you a SAP suitable profile, guys. Okay. So once you have that profile, you have to build your resumes. I will help you regarding that also. Apart from that, you have to update your Naukri profile, LinkedIn profiles. I will help you in that case also. And then you have to start applying for the jobs, guys. Okay. So once you update your profiles on the job portals, your interview preparation begin, where I will be guiding you related to HR round, technical rounds, clients, or any assessment test will come like aptitude test or voice test. Basically, this WNS, Genpact, Accenture, all these companies will have this assessment test. So I'll train for that also. And apart from that, we will take your mock interviews if you are ready with that. So once your profiles are now all are ready, I'll go through them and I'll guide you related to how to apply for the jobs for different roles. And once you are ready, I will take your mock interviews to understand how much ready you are for giving the interviews. And after that, even if you're 50 to 60% ready, you can start applying for the jobs on the different roles and you will get selected. So once you get selected in any company, then your BGV will be a very important task. See, guys, background verification is 50% of your job selection criteria. If you're just what I say cracking the interviews, that is only 50%. Remaining 50% depends upon background verification. And background verification is a very important thing which cannot be handled by any company by themselves. Even if you some candidates will say, sir, we have a link in this company. The background verification will not happen like that, guys. Background verification is a third party company. Even if you have a link with any manager, HR and all, it will never happen, guys. Okay, they cannot do anything. They can help you to crack the interviews, that's it. But your verification is not in their hand. Okay, But so it is very important to understand the verification. So whatever informations are there with you, that's why I said I will study it first, and based on that only I will give you the information. So that is very important. If you get any question, cross question from them or any query, then how to reply them back. Okay, so for each and everything, we'll be there to guide guys. But it is your what I say work also guys, that you have to prepare for these interviews. It is not like we always tell, we don't say that we provide 100% placement guarantee, or we have any tie up with any companies and we will help you to get to that company, we will say share your profile there. Never guys, we don't do this. Okay, so we are purely a training institute which where we provide you the guidance properly, and based on that it is your responsibility to get prepared and apply for the jobs. You will get genuine calls from your Naukri or LinkedIn profiles only, guys. But apart from that, if we have got our network of whatever the place students are there, so from their companies, if they say that we have got some openings for this profile, so please share some profiles and all. So then I will share that message in a group, and you have to share your, I'll share your resumes to this particular student, and he will refer you internally. So that is only one kind of reference we can do, but that we cannot do for each and every candidate. So it is major important thing that everyone should understand their profile first. Okay, how to apply for the jobs. If you understand this, you'll get you'll start getting the calls immediately, guys. Okay, so that is very important criteria, and that is where we will help you and we will guide you guys. So the guidance should be taken, but the effort will be from both ends, guys, not only one from one end. Okay, so that was about the interview process. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, sir, I have one question.
Hmm.
Actually, 3 years back, I was like absconded from one company.
You have got absconded. Do you have
Yes,
a PF account in that company?
yes, sir, I did.
How many months of experience you have in that?
Only about 4 months. Sir.
4 months.
Yes, sir.
And in which year it was, like recently you have absconded or it was previously?
It was like 2.5 years back, sir. Almost 3 years.
2.5 year back. Okay.
Yes,
And after that you have worked in some other company?
yes, sir. I have worked in 2 different companies, but no issues with absconded and all.
Okay.
Legally, I have come out.
Then not a problem. See, what happens is, now if you don't have any mail verified information from that absconded company or anything, then not a problem, because you have already worked after that, right?
Yes,
So the main thing is like whenever some companies they check the PF, so you can tell them clearly that due to some issues I had got absconded from the company and I don't have any relevant documents of that company, but I have got all the relevant documents which I have shown in the resume. See, in the resume, you have to show only those companies to which you have got a proper documentation. If you don't have document, don't show those companies in the resume. Some companies will never cross question you and they will directly check whatever you have shown in the resume, only that much. Okay. But some companies who checks the PF and all, they will sometimes get to you saying that you have got the PF account. So what about this? Right. So you say that I have shown that gap already. You have not overlapped that information with any other companies or anything to hide the company's information. You say clearly that I have worked there, but the work was completely irrelevant. So I had informed and I had some issues with the company. So I left the company in between by informing them, and I don't have any relevant documents for that. Okay, so that is not a problem for the issue. So if you give clear instructions, it will get clear, guys, no issues. But only problem is where you overlap the same duration with the other company. If you overlap this duration with some other company to hide that experience and all, then the problem will come. So therefore, we say you leave that 4 months of gap, then that will be not a problem.
okay, sir.
Okay. So see guys, everyone here when they have come, as I said, some are working, some are currently they previously worked but currently not working. So everyone will have a question, guys, based on their profile. Everyone will have some other doubts, right? I know that, okay, because everyone's profile is not exactly 100% matching with the SAP. We have to modulate it. We have to convert that into SAP. And as I said, we will help you in that case, guys. Right? So don't worry about that. So see, guys, apart from
Sorry to
this,
interrupt, sir.
yes,
Could you please share the CTC details for this position, sir?
see, guys, CTC. See, when you say with the CTC, the salary part, see, the CTC depends upon your current experience or current CTC, guys. It is not like you're doing and for the CTC in every company is fixed like 5 lakhs or 10 lakhs. No, guys, it is not. Right? So it all depends upon the job role where you apply, okay, the companies where you apply, the project, what is their budget for that project, and what like how much urgent requirement is there. So whenever you give the interview, let us say you answer only 50, let us say the budget of that project is 10 lakh rupees and they want 3+ year of experience candidate. Now suppose your profile is matching and you applied, and let us say your interview do not go well. You have answered only 50% of the question, but they have got a requirement, right? So they will negotiate with the standard negotiation. Let us say your package is 5 lakh rupees now. So they will negotiate with 30 to 40%. Or as I said, if they have got urgent requirement, they will give you 7-8 lakhs package also and they will hire you guys. But suppose if they don't have so much urgency in hiring, they will negotiate with only 6 lakhs or 5.5 lakhs and they will hire you if your interview does not go well. But suppose if your interview goes well, and they feel the team lead or the manager who has taken the interview, they say that this is a perfect candidate, I want a same kind of profile, then they might offer you even 10 lakhs of package and hire you guys. That is 100% hike they can give you. So this is also happened in many candidates profile, because see some candidates who were having just 4 5 or two like 1 or 2 years of experience, they have got 5 6 lakhs of package, and those who had 4 5 years of experience, they have got 5 to 6 lakh package also, guys. Understood? So it is not like their CTC is fixed for this scale or for this one. It all depends upon your current CTC. That is very very important, first of all. And the second thing is that your interviews process and their budget and all those things, guys.
Okay, sir.
But I'll try to get that point when I build your profile, because everyone's profile is different, everyone's CTC is different here. So I will get with that point when I come to that profile building.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so
Okay. Now see those who are completely fresher, guys. This point is very much important. I want those candidates to get prepared with some basic skills before we actually complete this SAP and start with their interview preparation. So those are some important points like communication skills, guys. Right? Do you think that communication is a very important skill?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very important.
Why? Why it is an important factor, guys?
Because see, sir, like how we are speaking now, like they have to understand now. Like it may be like something like convince, or we have to train for some of the employees there. So for explaining all this, communication is very important in that aspect.
Because so you go to any job role, your communication plays a very very important role for your personal growth also, and your career and professional growth also, guys. See, or let us come to the simple point. When you're applying for the jobs, case, so which person will call you first?
HR.
HR.
HR. And now, do you think that HR has got all the technical knowledge on SAP software? Do you think they'll ask technical questions?
communication.
No, sir, communication related.
Isn't they'll ask what simple thing? Tell me about yourself, right? Tell me about your work profile. What is your current CTC? What is your notice period? How soon you can join? So what they're try to get from you is your confidence level and communication base. If you have a better communication, of course, the confidence comes with that only, right? So even if you have having 1 year experience or even 6 months of experience, or 5 years of experience, you should have a better communication skills, guys, right? So if you have 5 years of experience, but still you are unable to crack the HR round, then how we are going to reach the technical round, guys? It is of no use. So those who are fresher, at least those who are experienced, they can speak up. But I have found some issues with those also. But leave those. At least those who are fresher. So I request them to improve your communication, guys. At least for the interview, English communication is important, guys. Once you get inside, it is left to how you manage. Because we have seen the candidates who got rejected because of their communication. Here we have helped somehow to get the interviews cracked and they joined the company. But after getting inside, they have to manage that themselves, right? So they were unable to just what attend the meetings, guys. They were so much afraid that during KT they were unable to what I say reply back the issues what they were getting. So it went so difficult that the managers or those got out that have they really worked on SAP or they have got the knowledge on this process, and they rescheduled their interviews, guys, and they got terminated directly. So this should not happen with you guys. So therefore, I'm telling just to be very clear that you have got time now. So please improve your communication. What to speak in interview, I will tell you guys, like how to provide your introduction, everything. But you have to speak, right? So everything cannot be by-hatted. So that only comes with the confidence base. So we'll help you there. Don't worry, but please try to improve your communication skills, right? Apart from that, everyone need to have a very good knowledge on this MS Office tools, right? And in that also Excel. Excel is a very, very powerful tool, guys, right? And everyone, I request them to learn advanced Excel. Use the pivot tables, use the lookup functions, conditional formattings, and other things to manage. Because this is a very important report making tool. In each and every industry, Excel is used, guys, right? Some candidates have got hired only with the knowledge of Excel also. So yes, so please see that everyone. Yes,
You teach us, sir, this Excel.
we teach Excel, yes, but that is a separate classes. So we take only on the weekends and all.
Like in this package only it will come, no, sir?
It will.
It will come
Sorry?
in this package only, no? In SAP only you are gonna teach this one, right?
No, guys, SAP, we teach only SAP here. So we don't teach Excel and all in SAP. So if you want Excel, then you can take a separate access to that. As you can see in our pre-recorded video session, also here we have got Outlook, MS Teams, or Excel basics. We have also.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes,
Yeah, for just interview preparation, will you teach how for Excel?
Yes, sir. Like for just for interview.
For just
Like
interview
questions.
preparations,
Because
not
that private tables and all,
accounts.
whatever you are saying, na, to those there is some formulas and all, right, sir? So
yeah,
that
that's what.
company
See,
will
lot
have
of
that
formulas are
separate.
there. If you take
Uh-huh.
Excel, lot of
Yes.
formulas are there. So I cannot say for this interview only this much will come or only this much will come. So I can take an example of an assessment which was taken previously with our students, and I can take that example and I can give you during interview preparation. But each and everything we cannot teach, all right? So that's why you need to put effort to learn Excel also, guys. Because we don't know what will come in the real time when you get selected in a company. After getting selected in a company, what things they'll ask you in Excel, we don't know. You have to manage that. So learning Excel basics to advance is a very important thing, guys.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sure, got it.
Okay. And apart from that, like mail writing is, see, mail drafting is also very, very important. So those who are experienced, they know the importance of the mails. But those who are freshers, those who have never worked with the mailing systems, I hope I just now asked like everyone has got a Gmail. But how many of you fresher guys compose mails on day-to-day basis? For some candidates we have seen they don't know how to write a subject, how to write a matter, how to add a recipient, what is CC, what is BCC. They don't know anything about this, guys. Okay, so I hope everyone has got this Gmails. So at least work on them. Try to compose a proper Gmail like mails to your like friends or somebody, like putting a relieving mail or joining mail or any other like put a leave mail or whatever it might be. So just try to compose one or two mails just for practice purpose, so that it will be not an issue when you join. Because of course when you are using any in what would I say professional world. So there they are using MS Office tools only. So Outlook is a mailing system which is used in most of the industries. So the options will be similar, but those who don't have the access to Outlook and all need not to worry, but they can work on their Gmail account or Google only, guys. Sorry, with the Gmail account to compose a mail. So try practicing some few mails, guys. It will be very essential. See, all these things are free of cost, available on YouTube or anywhere you get it. Okay, it is not a thing like you have to take a paid version only. So you just use like your time to build your skill sets in this duration of time now, like next 1 month or 2 months. So that will be very much essential for you to get a job. Okay. So if you're expecting that you need a good job, then you have to build the skills, guys. It is not like just by learning SAP you'll get a better job. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, so that was about yeah, this was all about the introduction session, guys. So I tried to clear all your doubts. So if any other questions you have apart from this, so just let me know. I'll clarify those.
Sir, can you repeat the ERP first point?
Enterprise resource planning.
Yeah, yeah.